Hey guys, what's up? I am Dylan Gadino from Punchline Magazine.com. You are watching A Tight Five.
Yes, you are.
This is also...
You were supposed to say with Punchline, and then I was going to say also with Rooftop Comedy.
There you go. So
That was how it was supposed to go.
You guys should also know that this is a co-production with RooftopComedy.com, and that's how seamlessly we're going to do that for
If I knew this was going to look so professionally, I wouldn't have worn my dirty sneakers.
They're not,
I'm feeling like Richard Nixon. Remember when he debated JFK?
I remember...
JFK sat there like this. You know, he's all tanned up, and Richard Nixon stood there like that with his... senatorial ball bag hanging out.
This is a safe environment.
This is an empty comedy club. This is spooky. During the day.
Does this remind you of you know,
Bill
Burr?
Night?
No, Bill Burr, the early years?
Yeah, you know what? When I used to work at Caroline's Comedy Club, they're going to love that I said that at this club.
Yeah, that's...
yeah, this is how it used to be, except they would pull a curtain across, and there would be like 12 people who stumbled in because it was raining out. I still don't really know how to tell a joke, so I lean heavily on the profanity, energy, and silly faces, and then stats. I like throwing out facts.
You recently, well, not so recently, but you lived in New York for a lot of years.
Yes, I did.
And then you left. You left us.
I don't know why. I was just here, and I felt like Matthew McConaughey's character in Dazed and Confused. Like I just kept going to the same comedy clubs. Like, hey, where are the parties? You know, I just felt like it had just kind of ground to a halt. Yeah, it's one of the most shit-on cities I've ever lived in.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
People from the East Coast are fucking idiots. I'm including myself in that. We go out there and we want to do East Coast stuff, and then when we can't, we're like, this fucking place sucks. You can't get a good slice. You can't fucking do this. You can't do that. And it's like you're 3,000 miles away from that shit. But if you go out there, you know, there's plenty of stuff to do. Yes, I've had a failed pilot.
Okay, so that's good.
I never had a failed pilot.
I was just going to ask you, while you were in New York, did you have a failed pilot? No, so there.
I didn't.
So that's something.
No, I didn't. And I
mean, a pilot is a pilot still.
Yeah, and I got to write some stuff, and they said action, and people said stuff that I wrote. It was a big thrill, and we got literally to the championship. It was like March Madness, the brackets. I was up against like 5 other shows, of which they picked 2, and mine wasn't one of them. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that was the biggest kick in the chest I've taken in a while.
So the question remains: when are you going to just leave LA and come back to New York?
Why do you miss me? You guys?
We miss you. I mean,
you know something. If you just said that in the beginning, I wouldn't have got all defensive.
That would be no fun, though.
Yeah, see,
we need you defensive and angry.
That's what that Philly video did to me. Now everyone, they just want to.
You know, I was making a conscious effort not to even bring up the Philly video because I can't imagine you're not sick and tired of talking about it.
Nah, I don't give a shit. It was a great thing. Got an extra 12 friends on MySpace.
Yeah.
Sold a couple more CDs.
If you
don't, probably doesn't help that you brought me to the place where someone threw a donut at me. I mean, you could have. It's like you're taking me into the rooms where I got molested, and then I'm supposed to not.
Someone threw a donut at you where? In New York?
Yeah, a donut hole. Like that's, you know, this is the only comedy club in the country that I think serves donut holes.
At this club, somebody threw a donut hole at you.
See, now, if you have any skills as an interviewer, like Oprah, you could make me cry right now. You'd be like, so we're back in the comedy club. When that happened, my bottom lip would start quivering.
I think I could probably make Bobby Kelly cry.
Bobby's a softie.
He mentioned that I should ask you, you lived with Bobby, correct?
Yes, I did.
3 years.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Our friendship suffered for about 6 months towards the end. Somehow we stopped talking to each other. Bobby is the same sort of psycho that I am with, but he's better at talking shit out. I actually learned how to argue with somebody in a healthy way by being friends with him.
Is there something you'd like to say to Robert into the camera, maybe?
Robert, if you could forgive me for those 6 months where you'd see me in a club and then we would look away awkwardly.
So listen, you've been out in LA, but like you know, you mentioned off camera. Well, anyway, you did this Comedy Central special. You have the DVD out. You have the CD out. In fact, I should hold it up.
There you go. Look at that.
This is Bill Burr's Why Do I Do This?
Yep.
You should get this at your store, at your local store, and
go Amazon.com.
And Amazon.com is a
iTunes. I'll whore myself out here.
This has been Bill Burr. You've been watching A Tight Five. PunchlineMagazine.com and on RooftopComedy.com. Bill, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I really
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
it. I hope you didn't take anything personal.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, cool.